What's up, this is Score 2440, we're following Scienter 17 video. Today we'll be clearing land at the construction site here on the Square Farms map. We'll be hopping here in the Chevy 3500 HC High Country and we'll be making our way over to the construction shop. Today's day one of our brand new construction job, which will be building a gas station here. It's going to be a very big and interesting project since there are so many things that do go into gas stations by putting the underground storage tanks to everything, and a lot of concrete pouring we'll be having to do. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below in the comments. We are currently making our way over to the construction shop using this 2017 Chevy 3500 High Country. Big shout out goes to Punk Dylan for releasing this. I actually sent him my mower early and he did some pretty epic videos with it. Go check him out, and I really do appreciate him for releasing this awesome truck. I'm a fan of the fully loaded trucks, but they are a bit pricey, and I really don't like to use them for work, like I was saying, a bit pricey, especially for a work truck. But you guys can see, great looking truck, and we are arriving here at the construction shop. We are only here to pick up a truck and a dump trailer. All of the equipment, you guys can go check out the video hauling it all over there. But we'll kind of just park up over here next to the Ram 3500 and we'll get that Duramax warmed up. It's a pretty cool truck released by Duramax Nation Modder. You guys can see we are also using this Tanomaxwell dump trailer. I will be doing an edit to it, making a little bit higher sides, but take a look at this truck, guys. Regular cab dump truck, one of my favorite trucks. It is public. I will be most likely scripting the dump bed to work, but quickly you guys can see, take a look at those strobe lights. A very cool truck overall. A ton of store options. I think that we might have to take this out plowing next season. I think that would be pretty cool. But we are now leaving the construction shop en route to the job, which is a pretty far distance. There's actually no gas station around that area, and we've been hired by a company to kind of put one in it, so that will be pretty cool. I would like to thank each and every one of you for all of the continued support here on the daily videos. It's a ton of fun uploading daily to YouTube, and you guys are the ones that are making it possible. I do have some very special mods coming here in the future. I can't wait for all those, and I do have a lot of surprises coming in the release of this map coming up this week, so it's going to be pretty exciting. Now you guys can see this is a 2004 Chevy 3500. It's very cool. You guys can see the Duramax diesel badging, which you could actually delete with a store option, but this thing really does overall look nice. Now the quickest way to the job site, I'm thinking, will be right, and we'll go down a little bit and then we'll be taking left, but there are many different ways to kind of get over there, and it is actually kind of right next to those windmills, so you should probably just follow that direction, but this way will be a little bit shorter than going the other way. This is the first step here in the project. We'll be clearing all of the grass and also all of the trees. We'll be loading all of the trees here into this, and I thought that this dump truck is a bit small, so we'll kind of just bring along this dump trailer. Now this is not the latest version of the map. This is an older version, which I will have to update once we are done with this project. But let me know, guys, what should we do for the next project? I really do enjoy doing landscaping projects, construction projects. You know, it's going to be pretty cool. So as you guys can see, our equipment is over there. Go check out that video. We hauled all of it over here kind of to prepare for today because there's a lot to do, but you guys can see, take a look at that. So we'll be removing one tree, the one behind it, and those two right over there, so very easy trees to remove, which is nice. We'll be using the Bobcat telehandler and also a few other machines, and then once we do that, we'll be hopping in the other machine to kind of till up all of this grass. We want to till it up, that way we could get ready for excavating. We need to kind of mark it all out. So as you guys can see over here, we have the Bobcat telehandler, and we also have the machine over here, the Cat, with the multi-attacher and this, which is nice, and that will be removing all of that, including these stumps. So first we'll be hopping here in the telehandler. Now I've been kind of thinking, I do have the log fork over there, but I think it might be easier just for us to kind of cut the trees down and put them right into a bucket. I've had a lot of problems kind of getting logs into that telehandler claw, and this might be a bit easier, especially since we have to cut them up into smaller pieces anyways to kind of put them in the truck. Why not make it easier? We could haul a lot more, probably this entire tree in that one bucket load. I mean, that is being efficient. I always do strive for being efficient here in my videos, but I do have some real life ones coming, so stay tuned for those. I currently am in the works and planning lots and lots more of them, so it will be pretty cool. I think first up we'll kind of just cut this all into pieces, and then we'll most likely kind of load up the Duramax first and then the dump trailer, and I just can't wait to use more cool trucks like that. I might look into taking that cab, maybe making a rack body, a few other things like that, because that is one epic cab. And big shout out goes to all of the different mod creators for all of the mods they've been releasing. Wood Metal Farming, Punkadillin, Duramax Nation, and all of you guys have been releasing some pretty epic mods. And the Duramax that you guys saw me use a little bit earlier, this 2004, has so many different store options, which is cool. Now you guys can see this one is a bit long. I think we'll kind of just cut it in half, but take a look at how efficient we are. We'll be able to put all of the tree, in one bucket load. I mean, that is pretty cool. We might actually tilt the bucket a little bit more. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll kind of just tilt it like that and lower it down a little bit more, and we could probably keep this running. It looks like I actually just turned this off, which was pretty funny. I actually was trying to get it on, but sometimes it's just by habit. I just keep turning things on and off when I do hop in and out of them. But I really do like how the game has that option for manual start or automatically start it when you do hop in the game or hop in the vehicle. As you guys can see, this is a bit long still. We'll kind of just put it over here. Should extend out a little bit, and we should be able to cut it really fast. As you guys can see, that little bit will also disappear, which is nice, and we still do have like 4 more trees, so this might be a little bit of a longer video for those that do enjoy them. I try to do just around 12 to 15 minutes for my videos, and then my live streams are just around half an hour. But wow, one tree has taken us quite a long time. As you guys can see, one full bucket load, which is nice, and whoa, this first person view is amazing. Really do like it a lot. I think telehandlers have a great view, lots of vision to see from, and I think we'll kind of do this one in first person view. Take a look at that. We'll kind of unload it here. You guys can see that protection over there. Just hope to prevent more damage there to the cab there. And perfect, guys. So it looks like we'll be able to fit one more load inside of that, which has got to be very nice. And then we'll put 2 more in the dump trailer. So that's going to be overall very nice. As you guys can see, timber, take a look at that. Very nice trees, not too big, not too small. I actually think that this tree size is pretty cool. But like I was saying, guys, the Square Farms map is being released this upcoming week. 20 different farm fields, farms for each of the different animals. Horses will be featured here on this map in a very big town for landscaping. Seasons ready. It works with the building materials. It has a golf course, racetrack, campground, and water with drivable boats option. So I mean, this is going to be one epic map, and I can't wait for it. I will be sending it to a few YouTubers before the release to feature in some pretty cool videos also. As you guys can see, the easiest way to do this is just kind of stay crouched here and just kind of go along and kind of cut them. Quickest, easiest way to be efficient, and that is what I always like to do, is I want to do the most amount of work in the least amount of time, but be as good as we can. And being efficient is good. As you guys can see, instead of walking back and forth to the truck, we'll put all of it right here into the bucket, and there we go. We'll haul it all away. So as you guys can see, I mean, being efficient with 2 people would be one in there kind of driving forward as we come over here, put them in. So I will be doing more multiplayer very soon here on the channel. A ton coming this summer also. Summer is a great time for the channel and a great time for the viewers of the channel also. As you guys can see, I'm just kind of continuing here. These stumps will be kind of tilled up. That tiller is designed also for stump removal because it is technically a forestry option when you do buy. But as you guys can see, perfect size pieces. We are able to pick them up very light, which is perfect. I think for today's video, we'll remove one more tree, and then we'll be switching over to tilling. That tiller can be used on a few different ones, which is nice. And take a look at that. But guys, being creative, I actually just moved one log a little bit closer just by pushing the other one. We'll kind of pick this one up and move it over. As you guys can see, we got a nice full bucket load. Looks like that one was just about to fall off, but I really do like this first person view, and this is a pretty cool Bobcat. We got it over at the local Bobcat dealership. I mean, they gave us a great pricing on it, and I thought that we'll just kind of upgrade from the basic in-game one. But you guys can see unloading this, take a look at that guy's full dump load of wood, which is nice, and whoa, just take a look at that guy's two falling out. I mean, sometimes you can't really see, so I mean, that is realistic. Sometimes a few get stuck there, but we should have kind of rocked the bucket a few times, and that would have helped out. But let me know, guys, do you think it was a bit easier doing it this way, using the bucket, or should we have used the forestry claw? Yes, we probably could have got bigger pieces, but like I was saying, a small dump bed and a pretty small trailer, so I mean, longer pieces wouldn't help us out at the same time. We're going to be coming over here, and we'll be kind of cutting this down. Like I was saying, guys, for the next step of this series, we'll be excavating. We'll be doing that very soon, maybe in multiplayer. Not exactly sure on that yet, but it will be coming very, very soon. A ton of excavating. We got to go down like 20, 30 feet because we got to put the tanks in the ground to store the gas, and then we got to put concrete over it, everything like that. So a ton of different things will we have to done for this gas station. That's why I chose to build a gas station for this series. Now I'm trying to cut these pieces in just around 2 feet. I think that that's a pretty good length, and sometimes it is a bit tricky here with the game not allowing you to pick up certain ones. But like we're saying, guys, this will be the last try. We'll kind of do the last few off camera, and then we'll kind of start to remove the grass, because that is a ton of grass we do have to remove. And like we're saying, big shout out goes to all of the different mod creators for all of their hard work and dedication into the modding community, releasing mods that we get to use publicly. I will be releasing a lot more mods, so stay tuned for it. Some very big surprises, like I've been saying over the last few weeks. Big surprises, mods that you guys haven't seen in the game before, I will be releasing, and I just am so excited for it. As you guys can see, I think tilting it up like this will give us more room, but whoa, just too heavy for some of these. That is not too good at all. And as you guys can see, we are just continuing to kind of load these on. Last few pieces, we'll have to recut that one, load these into a dump trailer, and yes, I will be kind of fixing up that dump trailer, maybe adding more sides, higher sides, so we could haul more material. I think that that'll be pretty nice. Now this one is a little bit longer, but there should be no problem with that. We'll now be picking up this piece, and we do have one last piece here before we kind of switch over. I'm very excited for using that cat. It's a very nice front loader. Like I was saying, we actually did haul all of that equipment over here in it, like, I would say like before day one. That was like the first day we got the job, but this is day one, kind of starting off with all of the work here. But you guys can see, very nice first person view. I do plan on doing more first person views here and trying to do it more because it is a bit more realistic, and I really do like this aspect of the game. As you guys can see, looks like some of these just kind of stay here in the bucket. We'll kind of disconnect it a few times. As you guys can see, that is also a trick I've used. And I actually did kind of extend it out just so because we weren't too close to it, and there's really no need to kind of get within inches of the trailer when you could just do that. We'll kind of just back this up and park it up because that's the last of this telehandler for today. You guys can see that we've been doing a great job, cleared a ton of land where the trees were. Next up, we'll be hopping here in this cat, and we'll get this thing running. We'll definitely kind of switch over here quickly, turn on the strobe lights. Since we do have them, why not use them? And I think we'll kind of get started off over here. Now, I think excavating will be a 1 to 2 day project alone, so we'll probably do 2 parts to that. We'll kind of get this started up, and we'll get going here. As you guys can see, we got this going, which is nice. Now, like I was saying, this is a very fast machine, very powerful, especially with the power from that loader engine. But as you guys can see, just take a look at this tiller, guys. We are tilling it up, and I kind of do this just because we cannot excavate the grass. I will have to do a few things off camera for it to work, and I think we'll probably just kind of go around here in a circle. And for now, I think we'll just kind of start off with this section, do this, and then we'll be calling it a day. Like I was saying, a bit of a longer video, but if you haven't already, I do recommend you go over to Instagram and Twitter at Square24. I do post daily pictures on all of them, giving you guys the latest information, even sneak peeks to new mods coming to the channel, and I will be having some like sneak peek video footage coming to the channel on those also. But as you guys can see, this should take like 4 or 5 passes back and forth, and then I think that will be it. As you guys can see, we are actually coming up here on a stump, and like I was saying, guys, this should pretty much remove it. If not, we'll have to kind of look around for one. But like I was saying, take a look at that, guys. Looks like it was just about to remove it. Pull forward just a little bit. Looks like it's just touching it, but it's not doing too much of it. So as you guys can see, it looks like it's not exactly working how I thought it would be, but this was made for that, so I'll have to look into that off camera. But like I was saying, guys, I think we'll probably just continue here, one more pass, and then we'll be pretty much calling it a day. But I would also like to thank each and every one of you for all of the support on the Friday streams. We'll be adding a second day streaming schedule, which will be pretty cool, and then we'll be doing some very cool things on other games and everything like that. But I think that this will be our last pass here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video clearing land here on the Square Farms map for the gas station. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for day 2 and have a great day.